guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first ever hair tutorial. Super excited. I've been meaning to do this for so long now, but I don't know, I just keep doing makeup. So I'm finally here doing a soft wavy hair tutorial for you guys. I'm also going to show you how I quickly style it within like 5 minutes with, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 different looks. We'll just see how I go with creating them. So anyone will tell you I'm not a massive hair person in the way of like a lot of knowledge. Like, I'm a very quick and easy person when it comes to doing your hair. I don't like to fuss around with it too much. I thought it'd just be really good if I showed you guys, of course, how to curl my hair and what I do to do it, but also the products that I use to do it. With my hair, it's very fine, very straight, a lot of it. So whenever I put a curl through it, it generally has a tendency to drop quite quickly and not hold the curl. But I have found a range that works really, really well to help create that really gritty, long-wearing, soft wavy curl. So ever since I was at boarding school, like, how old am I now? 25, like, oh my god. Oh my god, like 12 years ago. But anyways, when I started boarding school, that's when I started using Tresemme because it was really inexpensive, and for me it's just really easy, very readily available, even for me now. Just because I've got such a busy lifestyle, I literally work like 7 days with vlogging and my full-time job. I don't have time to go to the salons and go pick up a treatment and all those sort of products, so I just like to be able to go to the supermarket like Countdown or New World and pick up my Tresemme. So Tresemme have, funny enough, only about 6 months ago launched their Perfectly Undone range, which is very cool because this is what's going to help create really amazing wavy locks for you guys. I used to use their volume range and that was great, but now that they've brought this range in, it's so good. I don't know if you pronounce it as silicone or silicon, but if you guys own a primer, you'll know that silicone is in your primer. It gives that really nice smooth, kind of like velvety finish to your skin. It's contained in a lot of hair products as well to really give that really supple, smooth finish to the hair. But within Tresemme's Perfectly Undone range, they have provided their shampoo and conditioner as silicone free. So that's going to give you a little bit more of a grittier feeling, but it has sea kelp extract. I don't know if you guys have ever used like a sea salt spray, but it kind of gives your hair that really lightweight feeling like you've got a sea salt spray through it. So before you even start hot ironing it, you'll find that your hair's got a lot of nice volume to it. So yeah, I've washed my hair with the shampoo and conditioner. It's up in a very beautiful bun right now. My lighting, so annoying. Again. And just to give some extra volume, because this is where I am always really flat up here, used their sea foam for soft waves. That just goes through the part, and then I do another couple of parts through here, and then I'll just blow dry it. So I guess we're up to the part where I start curling my hair, so I'm just going to take it out, and you guys can see the length of it. It's, like I said, very, oh my god, it's stuck. So first of all, I'll just brush out any knots. And what I like to do now is section it off. So I always go through it roughly about the temple with my fingers, and then I'll just section it off and then flip it up like so. So the curling iron that I'm using, it's kind of like a medium barrel. I don't like anything too small. If it's too small, it will be quite ringlety. So what I'm going to do is section my hair off, and I don't like to do too much at one time. The heat that I've got it on is about 200 degrees. What I do is take it behind my head, so that way my curl goes backwards, not forwards towards my face. So I wrap it around, and I always try and make sure that the hair's very flat to the hot iron. Try not to roll your hair, if you know what I mean, in bunches. You want it as flat as possible to the hot iron. Generally, I leave it for about 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, so now that that is looking good, just because it's a bit of a process and it's probably going to take me about, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes just to finish the rest of my hair. That's a bit of time for the heat to cool down on my hair. So in that time it may drop a little bit, and I really want to ensure that it stays in place. So I'm going to be using my Ultra Brushable hairspray. This is a very, very lightweight hairspray. Like, it's not a typical hairspray, it's very lightweight. So you're not going to have that really heavy feeling about the curl. Trent and I have just planned our trip around America. I go in August. I won an award to go to New York. We're going to travel the rest of America just to really see the sights. So not long now, I'm so excited. I was actually watching TV the other day and I didn't realize Tresemme are like the #1 hair care stylists and providers for New York Fashion Week. And when I realized I had the Perfectly Undone range that they were talking about, I was like, oh my god, I'm totally making a tutorial using it. Okay, so the top section, might have to move back a bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I've still got quite a lot to work with here. I'm going to section it off yet again, just so I don't have to deal with it all. And I generally just part it through the middle. So generally I'll section off my fringe first, just because I want to know how much I'm working with backwards. That's about as much as I will do. And again, I'm just going to take it around so that it's coming away from my face. I don't want it curling onto my face. Now that I look like Goldilocks, I'm going to brush it all out. Use my fingers. I just find sometimes the brush can give a very big, full, voluminous look, and I really like to get my fingers in the roots, separate everything and give it that really good messy look. So yeah, I just start from my roots and then just start getting my fingers all the way through it. So that is my soft, wavy, curly hair. But then to finish it off, I always love to use a little bit more of a gritty feel to my hair, just so that I can kind of crunch it up and keep that volume to it. So then I'll use Tresemme Sea Salt Spray, and then I just spritz it a couple on my roots and then through my curls. And that's how I create my soft wavy curls for when I wet my hair down. So now I'm going to show you how I style it. I have no idea how many I'm going to go with here, but I'm just going to say 3 to 4. So everything that I'm going to show you is literally like, it will take you like 5 minutes max to do. So the first one is just a really soft pin back look. I always like just to take the fringe part that I sectioned off earlier, twist it, and then take a bobby pin, lift up the back section of your hair, and then just pin the hair just there. So it's semi-tight. I like to have things quite loose along my face just to look softer, and then just flip the hair over top of it. And you just create a really soft pin back effect to the hair. So I'll take that, pin it into place, flip the hair back over top of it to hide the bobby pin. And there is one look of how you can just softly clip back your hair and still maintain that really nice soft wavy curl. Okay, second look is a really soft tuck back pony. So I'm just going to be sectioning off my hair again. I take it from both sides, and what I'm going to do is leave a little bit of my fringe out, maybe that much. And what I'm going to do is just softly start twisting half of it back, and then I'm going to do the same to the other one and entwine it with each other, if that makes sense. I'm not a very good teacher. So I'm going to be using a really fine elastic hair tie, and I'm just going to wrap it around it. So this is how it's looking from the back. And what I'm going to do is take a little bit, am I yelling? I think I'm yelling just so that you guys can hear me. Take a little bit of my hair from the ponytail, and I'm going to take a bobby pin, and I'm going to wrap that piece of hair around the hair tie to hide it. Taking the bobby pin and just clipping the hair and the bobby pin. Ponytail with a wrap around. I'm just going to take another bobby pin and just run my fingers through it, separate it, and what I'm going to do is just softly clip it off my face. And then I'm just gonna pull a couple of bits out from the side around my face. Then, yeah. And so then you just have a really soft, clipped back, low ponytail. Okay, so my third look is just a really quick side pin and then having the rest all on one side. So I'm just gonna part onto the side of my head. I'm just gonna use my Brushable hairspray just to slick down this side of my hair so I have no frizzies, and I'm just literally tucking it behind my ear. And then I'm gonna take a bobby pin and just clip it down and behind my ear. Just like that. And then with this side, I'm just gonna kind of just comb it into place with my hands, bring it forward, give it another spray. It's like a really nice flattering slick back look, but with the softness of the curler on the other side of the face. Okay, so for my last and final look, this is what I kind of call my Chloe K inspired hairdo. I just loved when she used to wear it like this, so that's when I started wearing my hair a lot like this as well. So top section already done, as you can see. What I'm going to do is brush through all of that hair. The best thing about having all this product already in my hair is it's already like heavily texturized, so I don't need to put much else in it. It's all going to just like start styling and stay in place. And I'm going to tie it into a waterfall right at the top of my head. So then I've got a cute little waterfall, but just to hide that hair tie, I'm going to take a little bit of the hair, divide it, and then I'm just going to wrap it, and then just take a bobby pin and clip that into place. And I just love my hair looking super big and fluffy. So I'm just gonna put my fingers all through it. But yeah, there is my high top waterfall look. So there you go guys, that is my first ever hair tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoy what I've put together. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out all the information down below about Tresemme